Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Amplified server. Oh yes, we are over here at this farm which has been, maybe a little bit of a headache I might say. It has been crazy. I had so much ambition for this project and it has taken us a long time to get here. But today we will, I'm sure, fingers crossed nothing goes wrong, be able to set this thing up and get it underway. And I have been working on it in between the episodes. As I mentioned at the end of the last one, I found out that I built this incorrectly. Had to rebuild the edges on either side, move everything in a little bit, move where the water is, sort out all of the glowstone, and I can confirm that this is 100% done. There are no dark spots anywhere inside here. The lowest light level is 8. And I think that's all that needs to be mentioned, really. Everything is kind of ready to go. So, we're going to start this one off with a time-lapse. That was actually always the plan. It was going to be part of the time-lapse where we built this. But building this took a couple of hours, and I still managed to build it wrong despite my preparations. But we are getting there now. And, yeah, what we need to do is come over here, and I don't seem to have what we need on me. How did that happen? I thought I was well and truly prepared. Oh, there it is. Brilliant. Found it. 2 diamonds. What on earth could we use 2 diamonds for? We're going to make ourselves a diamond hoe. I've never made one of these in Minecraft before, I'm pretty sure. I've got some from trading with villagers. But there we go. You might think that's ridiculous and crazy, but the thing is, we have a lot of hoeing to do. We've got to hoe the ground up over there. I could make a joke about it being Christmas and ho ho ho, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, right, time-lapse time. We're going to sort out all of this. We're going to turn it into farmland. We're going to plant down the crops, and then this farm is going to get up and running. Gotta love a good time-lapse, right? I've just finished editing that and it looked amazing. Let's have a look at our hoe because it's got a low durability on it. Look how much of that we've used, around 1,200. That is crazy. That is a crazy amount of farming that's going to go on right here. And look at it all. It's grown, or at least most of it has. That's because the area has been lown. Slipgator. Did I just say the area has been loan? Wow. Loaded. There we go. Slipgator's been online for a while. I've been off eating and editing and doing other sorts of things. And now this farm is ready to go. I don't think there's actually anything else to say about it. All we got to do is remove the minecart. Actually, I think there's a little bit more plantation to be done. Right here. One more block. There we go. Success. Let's break this and see what happens. Are you going to go straight to work? Or are you going to spend some time getting yourself familiar with this area? What's it going to be, eh? Just going to stand there and stare? You going to do anything? You are a shepherd. You should be able to herd these potatoes over there. What's this guy doing? He's doing nothing. And that's probably what he's going to do. And I'm going to cry. Because this farm has taken me so much time. We'll give him a little bit of time to get settled. He's not really doing much at all. Oh, there we go. He did something. He did something. He replanted. Oh, this guy, you know, right now his AI might be going crazy because there are just potatoes grown everywhere. But he's getting to work. I think his inventory, because they now have their own inventory, which I can demonstrate. Well, there's already potatoes going into it, but you can see he picks them up. So I think they might have to be full first, or maybe not. Are you heading over there to give your friend some potatoes? He is not. He's doing some good replanting. This is amazing. I love this feature for villagers. I really hope this isn't something that they just do once and forget about. I hope they give all the villagers functions, because this is very cool. And there's definitely potential for more things they could do. So it looks like we're going to have to let this guy do some work. And then once he's done some, I imagine he's going to start throwing the things into there. I think his inventory has to fill up first of all. So let's pop down to the level below. It's going to be the same thing down here. We've got the guy doing carrots. Let's hopefully not break anything when we jump down. I find that when you jump on a farmland block, the thing to do is to try and fall between two of them, and then that way it doesn't seem to break. But that might be me talking a load of rubbish. Who knows? And he's farming from the minecart. That's great. Let's move him around. Oh, teamwork, buddy. Teamwork. And he's replanting them as well. Oh, that's silly. That is silly. There's got to be a use for this. I mean, maybe not because they need to be on rails. But look at this. I'm helping him do the work. Oh, this is so cool. Let's go into F5 mode. Look at this, eh? Asuma-powered farming villagers with minecarts. Oh, right. Okay, enough silliness. We've been goofing around a little bit here. Let's get him out so he can start doing his job. And he didn't replant all of them, so I'll help him out with that. I wonder if he actually looks at unplanted spots. Like if we give him some of those, he might not do it straight away. In fact, he's probably never going to get round to doing it. We'll replant these for him. You see, he might come along and go, I'm going to harvest this and replant it, and he might not go, oh look, an empty space and plant it. But I don't know, something for myth busting possibly. So we better leave these guys to it. That's it. The place is secure. Slipgator is playing Minecraft. Wow, I had no idea he was doing that. He must be a pro. Yeah, and I have no idea what the next thing we were supposed to do is. Oh, yes, of course. Something very important to be done. Oh, it didn't work. I tried to jump in the middle of the blocks. No worries. Yeah, down the bottom here, one thing I want to set up before I forget is a quick temporary collection system, because as of right now I can't actually play for too much longer, just recording in between doing other bits and bobs. So if we add a hopper down there and a chest, that's going to collect anything that they chuck in the meantime, and I should have all that we need. I do, because I've got some iron in there, and we need, look at that, we've got everything we need. So I'm going to make a couple of chests and a couple of hoppers and, you know, get things sorted out quickly. What a spot of luck that was. I dug right into the correct place, and above there you can see a little bit of glass on the right hand side. That's where the water's going to drop down. So for now they're going to land on this hopper and go into this chest, which means nothing's going to be wasted while I'm not playing on here. But the thing is, this area is now going to... Actually, let's not put things in there. Let's see how much we get. Oh, you scared me, guy. You scared me. You are looking for villagers, aren't you? You're not going to get them coming through here, that's for sure. So the area is probably going to be loaded while other hermits are on. I have no idea when I'm next going to get on and play at the moment. So when we next log on, we might have some carrots and potatoes in this chest. Fingers crossed we will. It's going to be a huge success if we do. This farm is awesome. Once again, if you need the tutorial to this farm, you want to check it out, the description box will have a link to the video showcasing this. It was made by Unary Byte, and I've got to say it is an amazing farm. It really is. It is now morning, and this thing has been hopefully running overnight. You know, other hermits have got to be in the area. Let's go and have a look and see what's happening down here. Do we have any carrots and potatoes? No, absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit, but it might just been one of those slow nights where no one was on. Usually there's someone on most times of the day, but maybe just not in this area. So I think this thing is working. It could be broken. If it was, I'd probably cry. The amount of time and effort we put into this is a little bit crazy. And for a second there I thought, what if we can't even find this guy? So you're hanging out over here. It looks like you're not doing anything, to be honest, because everywhere I look around here, look, there's one that's not quite fully grown there and there. And it really looks like they haven't been doing anything, which could be because this area is loaded from a distance. Maybe the villagers don't move and the crops grow. That is kind of worrying though, isn't it? Anyway, there was another thing I thought of. Maybe their inventory isn't full yet. So what do you do with a stack of carrots? It looks like you don't pick them up. Or did you? Yep, you picked them up. Okay, let me give you another stack. What you're going to do with those, you're going to pick those up. Actually, I think I remember someone saying that you should fill them up with seeds beforehand. Give them loads of excess seeds that you've got, and then they'll put that in their inventory. So he's picked up all of those. He might just have loads of them, but he's definitely not farming. There's definitely some work that could be done here, and I'm a little bit worried that he's hanging out in the corner over there. It doesn't look good, does it? Let's go up to the next floor and check up on that guy, because the next thing that I wanted to do, once again, is something to do with this farm. It's getting the items down there into that area. I have a fun and cool way for doing that, but we can't do it until these guys are actually farming, and what would you know, the guy on the top isn't doing it either. This is actually really worrying now, because we need you guys to farm, otherwise this thing's not going to work. So, what are you going to do with those? You pick them up as well. What about these ones? If his inventory is full of potatoes, then when he harvests them, I guess when he plants one down, he's going to pick another one back up. I got a feeling I've done this wrong in some respects, but there we go. Okay, so we got 2 villagers, and they're not doing their job. The other guys are still here. They should see them. They're just not harvesting any of the crops. Kind of worrying. This has put our next, part of the project on hold for now, I guess. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to go do some research, read some things, find out why it might be that they're not doing this, because it is obviously going to be a problem. And I can't seem to click on that. There we go. I do believe we are now on the path to making this farm work. I overlooked something. I did. I went back and watched the original video. There is some string above this farmland right here. If we actually stand inside the string and plant down a crop like a villager does, then when we walk away, this string's going to provide an update to that crop, and it's going to unroot because the light level there is low. And that's why I've had to move back this glowstone on either side a little bit, just so that block right there has a lower light level. You can see it's now 7, and that will cause the crop to uproot. So that should fix it. However, both of these guys were just standing around doing nothing after I changed that, and so I've been going along and just removing all of these and letting the guy replant them, because I think perhaps having a field of fully grown potatoes is stopping him from figuring out what exactly it is he needs to do. And I was just remembering how satisfying it is to go around and unroot loads of crops like this. It really is fun. And so yeah, I've been doing that, and now this guy has been replanting them. As you can see, I give him the occasional stack of potatoes to keep him going. And if we go down below, I think I can hear the guy on the carrots getting to work, which is interesting because a moment ago he was doing absolutely nothing. And so what are you doing, guy? It looks like you might be busy over on that side. I would like it. Yep, look at this. It's going to work. Okay, that's really cool, because I didn't want to uproot everything. That would take a little bit of time. We can move on to something else if we don't have to do that. But it would appear that it's now working. So I'm probably going to help the guy up top replant all of those potatoes. And I'm actually going to go out and do a bit of exercise. It's morning, so I need to get a cycle in today. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to stay logged in on the computer. So hey, you're not supposed to be here, so we can see how many things we get. So at the moment, we have that much has come down so far, which is pretty cool. I'm actually going to take that out. We're going to do an AFK test. I'm going to be gone for about an hour, so we can see at the moment how much it's going to get. And it might not be the full yield, because at the moment, this thing right here is still, fully grown, and it might be confusing the villager a little bit. But up the top here, I'm going to help this guy replant, and it'll be half done. But yeah, we're going to AFK for an hour, basically, and we're going to see how much stuff we can get. It is absolutely lovely up here. Look at it. It's nighttime, it's snowing, there's lightning and thunder. It is really atmospheric. And I know YouTube's going to make it look a little bit sucky, but I have been enjoying it, and well more than an hour has gone by. I've had my cycle, I've had lunch, I've been editing videos, making thumbnails, doing loads of things, and then I got chatting to Doc M on Skype. When me and him get together, we chat away for ages, and it's just been crazy. It's been a really cool day so far. But anyway, check this out. This is what we got after an hour. I put it into a separate chest. That is amazing. So much more than I expected to get out of this farm. Do you know what? I don't think the video actually mentioned just how much stuff you get from this farm. And you can see here there is a lot more carrots than potatoes, but I think that problem has since sort of corrected itself. That looks like a much more even spread. If anything, it kind of feels like maybe there's more potatoes there than carrots. But this farm has been absolutely amazing. With all the trouble we've had trying to get this thing going, get away from my farm. It has really turned out to be something great. And now we get to have more fun. The thing that I've been really looking forward to doing is actually moving these items from there all the way down, somewhere down there. And I'm going to tell you right now the way that I want to do it, and it's going to be awesome. I want to use slime blocks to project the items through the air. So using redstone, we just have the items come out onto a slime block, push it up into the air, push it out to the side, and just fling it down somewhere down there, and then we'll find a location to catch it and put it into chests. And I think that would just be a fun and creative way to use the slime blocks. So I have been thinking about how is this going to work? How are we going to make it work? What do we need for it? And I've got it all laid out in my mind. So the next step is actually just to build a little machine right here with some redstone, some ice, some water streams, stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully it all goes to plan, then I can show you it in action. But that is the idea. I think it's going to be really cool. Just imagine it. You're down there, you're looking around, and you just see, oh, look, there's potatoes and carrots falling out of the sky. I think it's going to be great. Anyway, let me get to it because I'm rambling on again. So right now, you and me need to have a little heart-to-heart, a little bit of a chat, because there is something big that has happened on this channel recently that I haven't mentioned or talked about at all yet. And the reason why is because I wanted to explain why it wasn't a big deal to me, and I'm right now in the moment, I guess, to talk about it. So, we recently hit 300,000 subscribers on the channel. It's a huge number, I know, but for me it's not a milestone. That's why I haven't talked about it. I haven't done a special video on it. And some of you have left comments and I've replied to a few of them. Thank you, by the way, for all the lovely comments. I really do appreciate it. But for me, those numbers don't mean as much as the genuine moments, the humbled moments from doing this whole crazy YouTube experience. And it's happened right now, which is why I want to talk about it. So yesterday, from when you're watching this video, which is today for me, on Twitter someone sent me some fan art, and it's moments like this. These are my milestones. These are the bits that I remember. It's just a lovely drawing with my name, and I'm in space, I'm flying around, and the guy said that he always thought of me as an astronaut, and I just felt, you know, totally humbled by it. It really did move me and make me genuinely happy to be able to do this. And that's from Mark at the Max, which is a really cool name. I like that. Kind of makes me think that his attitude is to be at the maximum, to be the best that you can be. I don't know him at all, but he sent me this over Twitter, and it really was just amazing. Go over there and check it out. I put it on my website as well through Facebook, where I upload all the fan art, and I just wanted to mention it to everyone. These are the things that count to me. Your comments when you give me support, and not these big numbers like 300,000. I know that does mean something to some people, but for me, you know, all of those 300,000s are made up of ones, and so it's when those ones come through, they make the difference. I don't know. I feel like I kind of explained myself there. Yeah, so that's why 300,000 isn't a big deal for me, and something like this is. And let's get back to the episode now. I'm getting all sobby on you, I'm sorry. Oh, this was such a good idea. I've had so much fun putting this together. It is ridiculous how fun pushing items around with slime blocks can be. Look at that, they go flying off into the distance. I do have a feeling that they're not going to land in the same spot, that they're going to be spread out, and it looks like they go quite far out there, so it's going to be interesting to see where they land. There they go again. Oh, it's been really cool putting this together. Let's go and have a look at the redstone that makes this work. I do love redstone, and I love a project like this where I've just done it all in survival, you know, no thinking or pre-planning in creative or anything like that, and it was pretty straightforward. So we have two hopper clocks right here, the classic EPO design. The reason we got two is so that the one at the back can override the one at the front. So what that means is there's a redstone signal powering this bit, which means when this block gets pushed across, it's longer before it comes back again. So this one will run out of items, there you go, and it will stay off for more than just a short blink, which is how it would work if we didn't have this override at the back here. Now the reason for that is because when it's powered, it's going to activate this clock right here. That's going to dispense items. So when the last item leaves this dispenser, then it's going to have enough time to go all the way down to the end before this gets powered. So let's just watch it. Last item goes to the end, then that gets powered, and this just goes along and it powers the two slime blocks. So there is a repeater here to extend the signal. It goes down below and off to the one at the bottom, then with some delay it goes to the one at the top up here. And it looks pretty weird and messy and ugly around here at the moment, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And it is so cool just to see all of the items end up on there and get shoved up into the sky. And oh, it's awesome. So we need to go and find out where exactly these things land. And if I had some ender pearls right now, it'd be kind of perfect to get down there. And I haven't really farmed too many, haven't gone back there since we did it on camera. So we're going to take one ender pearl to get down there, just because I'm feeling a little bit lazy. So let's see if we can guess where exactly these items are landing. It shouldn't be too long, it goes quite frequently, this thing. There we go, right. I'm going to guess it lands in the lava. That's my guess right there. We're actually going to just throw this over the edge and land somewhere down there. Cool, we're derping into the block. This is no good. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, please, please, it's really not nice. It's not pleasant at all, is it? Oh, this is really bad. That is a really bad... I'm sorry if this is giving you a headache. Oh my god, that was weird. Okay, let's never have that happen again, please. That was awful. Right, let's remove this block and see if we can see any carrots and potatoes lying around. So it does look like they go far out, but we're going to start our search a little bit further back here. So it might be landing on some of DMAX stuff, but I don't see anything around here. So if we move forward, I've got a feeling it's going straight into that lava. Still not seeing anything. Nothing at all. Oh, there's some carrots. Oh my, are they actually all landing on the same spot? Is that what we're seeing right here? Let's sort of look up a little bit, see if anything drops down. That is so cool. They're all landing in the same spot, I think. Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea. I had no idea it would be that precise. That is so cool. That's where they land. That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. What a great idea. Oh, I'm so glad we chose to do this. So, now around here, what we can do is simply have a little collection area. I can put some hoppers and chests, and it'll be all good. And I think what we might do in the future is create a little sort of transport system, maybe to move them further along to a closer area for other people to get to. But for now, that is awesome. We're going to build a little setup here to catch all of the items. That is so cool. And you know what? The render distance for items, it isn't a lot. You can see it looks like it's about 12 or 16 blocks. If it was more, that would be so spectacular to look up and see some flying carrots and potatoes. That is really cool. So, we've got some more tidying up to do up top, you know, finalising some things up there, and then we've got a collection area to build down here. So I'm going to get to it, and look at that, my inventory is just full of rubbish. It produces so many that we don't even have to worry about those despawning. Anyway, right, let me go and get my things and not fall into lava. That would have been bad, and let's finish up this project. What's the #1 rule in this game? Don't go AFK out in the open. If you do that, a creeper is going to fall on your head. That's literally what's just happened right as I'm about to start recording. So let's dump all of this stuff in here. We don't actually need any of this. We're going to go and have a look at everything that we've done. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. There is a lot of items around here. There we go. Looks like we got the most of it. That's good. Let's just put a few more things in there and grab an ender pearl from our chest because we're going to be lazy again. So let's have a look at what I've done. This is an absolute work of art right here. I bet you've never seen anything as amazing as that. Yeah, I'm joking around. This is very simple and straightforward, and that should be a stone block, which annoys me. I'll change that. So yeah, I just decided to build something real simple with a nice bit of framework like this. I think it looks okay, and at the top here there is a torch on the inside, so I was thinking from down below at night it might look a little bit illuminated, but that's it really. Half slabs to stop mob spawning, and I've reworked the redstone wiring so it's sort of in the back here. And that's about it. That's all there is to say, really. Because of the way I've wired it, it does mean there's going to be one bit right there, and I've got another block that I need to fill up. And that's because we've got a torch on the other side of that block to send it up the middle, and a torch below this one as well. So, everything's kind of done. We don't really need to go back down there and have a look. Let's just stick our heads in the farm. Looks like that one's working really well. What about this one? Yeah, really good. Last time I came up here and checked on the potato guy, there was still a massive patch of grown potatoes from where we first were in this area. And at the moment he's just taking a little bit of a break by the looks of it. Which is pretty cool. I love this. It's so cool. Anyway, right, let's go down and see what I've done down below. Once again, nothing too spectacular. I've done something real small and simple because I was looking at this area and I was thinking there is just nothing around here except for DMAX base directly above. And it got me thinking, you know, collaborating and stuff like that here on the server has been a lot of fun. And I'm always looking for excuses to do it. And this being right in the middle of DMAX area, his base is up there, this is down here where there's not much else going on. I thought that maybe DMAC would actually want to do something. We could work together and perhaps instead of have these coming down into a little chest system down here, maybe he'd want to integrate it into part of his base, which could be a really cool and fun thing to do. So, wait a minute, did that thing just land at my feet? We need to wait and check this. This is one of the things that I worried about a little bit. Actually, it looked like it went into the same place. Okay, so because I changed a little bit of the redstone wiring, I thought the timing might be different and it might end up somewhere else, but it looks like it's landing on that, which is cool. And if we have a look in these chests, that's right, I chucked down some junk items to myself. There is a lot of stuff coming through here. Oh, it is ever so good. I haven't really spent too much time doing this, and look at that, there's just loads of stuff. Let's chuck some more in there. This farm is extremely productive and fun. So yeah, this doesn't really go anywhere, and I didn't focus too much on the look since it's only probably a little temporary thing. I'll speak to DMAC and see if we want to do something together. And that is actually going to be it for this episode. I need to speak to DMAC. I think us teaming up together would be a really cool thing. And now it's really close to Christmas, so the next few videos might be a little bit patchy, you know, with Christmas going on. I'm not sure what the uploading schedule is going to be, but the next episode will be the Secret Santa thing that Topmas has set up, and that might be a shorter episode than usual. I'm going to start doing some recording for that immediately after this one, and look at that, what a glorious view as the sun is rising. I had a lot of fun this episode. That was a really cool project. It turned out really good, and I wanted to mention to you about a video that came out earlier today. It is a playthrough mod pack kind of thing, like a CTM style map with mods, and it's called Material Energy Hypercubed. It is really cool, and I just wanted to let you know, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, come and check out the video. I'll put a link to it on the screen and in the description box, so if you're looking for something to watch, come and check it out. I think it's going to be a really cool series, a new one that we're starting on the channel, and there's going to be an episode on Mod Source tomorrow as well. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. It will always be appreciated by yours truly. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a happy Christmas as well. But there's going to be another video, so I'll say that again. But there we go. I need to shut up. It's time for the end of the video. Bye-bye.